this is it. We've reached the final. 12 races started. Only 4 have got this far, but only 1 will triumph. I'm Ricardo Leviosa.
And I'm Brandon Gates.
And this is
the Lockdown Racing Championship.
Okay, let's remind ourselves how we got here. In Heat 1, we had Sideways Keith and Mr. E go through. The Jolker was eliminated. In Heat 2, the Banker took a shutout to go through, and he was joined after the race-off by Max Power. Clive the Cat was eliminated. In Heat 3, Sergeant Bucco won through and was quickly joined after the race-off by Ivor Horn. Car N was eliminated. And in Heat 4, Mugnuts went through after a close battle, and in the sudden death, Nasty Zero went through. Lowrider was eliminated.
And in the first semi-final, the 2 drivers who qualified first in their respective heats were eliminated, which means our first finalists were Mr. E and Max Power. And in semi-final 2 it happened again. The first ones to qualify in their respective heats were eliminated, leaving Ivor Horn and Nasty Zero to make up the final.
We'll let you have a quick look at the races while we check with race control whether they're ready to go. It's a nice sunny day here at the Mountain View International Raceway, and I think we have a thumbs up. Yes, we have. So let's go racing.
So they started in the original draw order, Max Power and the lead. It goes into turn a little bit high, which allows Mr. E and Ivor Horn to cut inside. And Ivor Horn makes the pass to go into pole for the second lap.
There appears to be an issue with the Helicam. We'll look into that. Meanwhile, the iCam appears to be clear. And we can see that Mr. E makes a good pass, but Ivor Horn has an even better line, which allows him to sneak through to take pole for lap 2.
It was a close finish. We like him that way. Max Power doing a crowd-pleasing reverse over the finish line, and a Nasty Zero bringing up the rear.
Lap 2, the Porsche of Ivor Horn on pole. He gets off to a bright start, through the turn quite well. He's leading. He's going to stay leading, and Max Power makes a bid for second place with his now customary reverse finish line pass.
The iCam showing that all the racers except Mr. E made a very good job at the turn. Mr. E spinning gave away second place. And actually, Ivor Horn had some trouble at the end, but he was bumped into a secure first by Max Power.
Lap 3, they appear to fix the Helicam, and Max Power off to a terrible start. Mystery making a bid, passing Ivor Horn on the turn, and it looks like Nasty Zero has put a bit of speed on, and he's clipped at the end, but he takes the win. It looks like we're missing somebody. Let's go back up the track to see Max Power on his roof. Not great. Max Power didn't appear to be in contact with anybody, just seems to have decided to park it upside down.
And we're ready for lap 4. Well, there appears to be a problem. We're getting no pictures here. The Helicam is having a problem. We'll get back to you in a sec.
But we do have a turn cam. We can see them entering all very tightly bunched into the turn. Very tidy. Max Power trying to make a move up high. Doesn't quite pull it off, but at least he stays on his 4 wheels. And the F1 struggling a little bit towards the end.
Oh, we can see from the iCam that Nasty Zero did go sideways, but he was pushed forward by the rest. He managed to cross the line, and that's how they finished.
And we can see them back up at the start now for lap 5. Nasty Zero in pole. Ivor Horn managed to sneak through for second. Mr. E in third, and Max Power bringing up the rear.
Lap 5, and Ivor Horn showing some welcome speed, but Nasty Zero showing some determination. They're at it all the way down, and the Nasty Zero sticks with it and takes the lead into the final lap.
Well, this is it. We're down to the final lap, and we're about to settle the race.
And so for the final time in this race, let's go racing.
Final lap. Here we go. Ivor Horn making a strong bid on the outside. Again, he's showing that speed. Well into the corner. I know he spins a little bit, and Nasty Zero takes the lead. He's spinning as well, though. It's very tight. And Ivor Horn helps him out, pushing him ahead because there was a strong bid from Mr. E down the left-hand side.
And we're going back up the track because we're missing somebody. Max Power didn't make an appearance over the finish line. And let's see, there he is. Landing on his wheels. Everything seems to be okay, just coming in last.
And we can see from the iCam that he was basically muscled off the track by the Nissan Skyline driven by Mr. E.
The finish cam showing us the order, and one last look at the finish, and yes, we have a new champion, and that champion is Nasty Zero in the McLaren F1 GTR.
There we are, Nasty Zero is the winner of the first race in the Lockdown Racing Championship. Thanks to the other 11 racers who took part, it wouldn't have been the same without you.
Yeah, better luck next time.
So we're all wrapped up at the Mountain View International Raceway. This has been a League of Gentle Racers production sponsored by Mr. Modifier. See you next time for the Lockdown Racing Championship.